Finally, Marilyn Robinson, talking about the student assignment plan.
Good afternoon. To the chair and members of the board, I thank you for the opportunity to address you regarding the student reassignment plan. My name is Marilyn Robinson, and I'm the volunteer president of the NAACP, and it's an honor to serve this great organization, which will be 100 years old next year. The NAACP Nashville branch is opposed to the student assignment plan recommended by the task force, and we ask that you vote to send it back for further study. We have a couple of concerns with the current proposal. Let's start with the plan proposes that additional resources be guaranteed for schools in which the concentration of at-risk children would increase. We feel that district being in corrective action status under the federal No Child Left Behind law, the State Department of Education has control over your financial operations, so you cannot legally make any financial guarantee until you get out of the correction action status. Getting out of this status should really be the district's first priority, and at this time, rezoning will not really contribute significantly to the solution of this problem. Further, we feel that making promises of financial guarantees without the consent of the mayor and the Metro Council shows an alarming lack of awareness or disregard for the legal and political environments in which the board is expected to conduct its business. The chair of the task force met with us, and he said that the plan should not be implemented without the guarantee of additional resources. And we feel that since you cannot make such guarantees, that you really should keep this plan on hold at this time. When the time comes to implement a new student assignment plan, we feel you should take into consideration that the 2007 U.S. Supreme Court decision did not void the 1954 declaration that separate schools are inherently unequal. The 2007 decision does not give license for a school district to create separate and equal schools. Your plan seeks to take African American children out of integrated and successful schools in the Hillsborough and Hillwood clusters and then create a separate elementary school in the Wharton building. We see that as warehousing students. The enrollment in this separate elementary school would be 100% African American. Then the percentage of African American students enrolled at Perricone High School will increase slightly from 88 to 91%. And we feel this is moving in the wrong direction. And quite frankly, it's equivalent to, in our view, adding insult to injury. Deliberately and knowingly creating separate schools and then trying to make them equal by promising additional resources is still against the law. Methods of rezoning schools to achieve building utilization and education objectives within the law are available, and we feel that the board should seek to apply them fully for this purpose. And the NAACP would like to stand as a partner. We appreciate what the Community Task Force did. We appreciate the special outreach to the NAACP. We expressed some of our concerns. We did not know the final version was coming in. We did not have an opportunity to weigh in on the final version. We also ask that you take into consideration the numerous foreseeable and undesirable side effects of creating segregated schools. For example, if you start with 91% African American enrollment at Perricone, the enrollment will only grow more segregated in the future. The connection between segregated housing and segregated schools travels in both directions. So as surely as segregated housing leads to segregated schools, So will all neighborhoods zoned to segregated schools grow in housing segregation. The Germantown and downtown Nashville neighborhoods that the current plan rezones to Pearl Cone will suffer this fate in a few years. We feel this will have a significant negative impact on all downtown housing developments in the future. So we know that this is a very complex issue, but the NAACP stands ready to help work out those parts that we feel can be improved. There's certainly a lot of good parts in the plan, but we would ask that the board consider deferring this action into further study. Thank you very much.
We'll move on to the